Hello, Warrior Dads, and welcome to everything the dads need to know to start losing weight. So, we're starting a few minutes later than anticipated. Some technical difficulties with Facebook today. I don't know what's going on there. I can't get in at all, but we're here now. Okay. So, in this training, I'm going to go over everything dads need to start losing weight. So, what you'll get clarity on what you need to know. There's so much conflicting information out there. You'll get the exact steps on what you need to start losing weight. These are steps you need to take. And I'm going to remove all the fluff and all the BS. Okay. So, just quickly before I do, I'll go over the daily story, the story that I hear often from clients and from dads. And that is this that they're very busy. Very simply put, they're very busy. They wake up early, help get the kids to school, get themselves to work, have a stressful day, come home, spend some time with the kids, get dinner, kids go to sleep. And then it's the first time they have some time themselves, times with their wife. They realize they're hungry. They realize, they've had a stressful day. They need to relax. They go to the fridge and just kind of eat whatever is there. They would like to eat more healthy. They would like to get in shape. They would like to lose weight, but they're kind of stuck in this cycle and they've done the research, but it's all kind of conflicting. Okay, so that may or may not sound like your situation. So the conflicting information, it's all out there, right? It's the keto, high fat, low fat, fasting, vegetarian. Should I eat all meat? Should I do cleanses? Should I do a challenge? It's all very conflicting and it's all very confusing. And when you Google something, you get 10 different answers. Okay. So, what we're going to do in this training is solve that problem. So, where do we start? The first thing that I believe you need to understand is calories equals pounds. Okay. So, calories or energy, calories are energy, right? When you take in more energy than you need, your body stores it, and that's body fat, it's body weight. Okay. When you take in less energy than your body needs or body expends, then you lose weight. Okay. So the only thing that you need to do to lose weight, and I want to make this point, the only thing that you need to do to lose weight is to reduce your calories. Okay. You need to be taking in less than your body needs or that your body's burning off. So you could eat apple pie every day. As long as your calories were less than what you're burning off, you will lose weight. I wouldn't recommend that, by the way. You probably wouldn't feel very good eating apple pie every day, but I think you see the point. So, how do we actually put this into action? In an ideal world, you would track 1 day or 1 week rather of your calorie intake. So, you would use an app, for example, and you would track your calories for a full week. So, once you've done that, you would find your average daily intake. So, you would get a number when you track it for the day. Let's say that's 3,000 over a week. It's roughly about 3,000 every day. You would take that number and you would reduce it by 500. Okay. And that's going to equal 1 to 2 pounds of body weight loss a week. So 500 calories a day, and that's going to be 1 to 2 pounds a week. Now, again, this is in an ideal world, and some of you may be able to see this and be like, oh, I'm going to run with this. I can do this for sure. I've maybe even tried this in the past. I can just take this and I can go apply it in my life. But for the average person, for most people, rather, life is busy. And this is a lot just to take on the first week. It might be a bit overwhelming. So, some realistic steps, okay? Some realistic steps that you can do and you can start with. This is what I practice in my program and what I help guys with. Okay. It's 1 to 2 simple changes a week. Okay. So instead of thinking I'm going to track my whole diet for a whole week, and then I'm going to start immediately after that, 500 calories off every day, you want to start to flip that script a little bit and just focus on 1 to 2 things you can do every week. Okay. That you can definitely do. So some examples here, maybe I'm going to track breakfast this week. So I'm not going to track all my meals. My life is hectic. There's a lot going on. I'm going to track breakfast this week. I'm going to make sure I do that. I'm going to download the app and track breakfast. The second goal could be, you know what? I'm going to eat some protein with lunch. Okay. Just a side note, protein I've seen usually helps you feel fuller for longer. Okay. So I'm going to eat some protein at lunch. All right. So these are 2 goals that I can definitely do this week, right? They're realistic and attainable. Next week, I track breakfast. I did eat lunch with some protein. Maybe I'll track 2 meals next week, and maybe I'll look to supper. What can I change about supper? Maybe I would like to have some veggies with supper. So it's simple, right? So again, what you want to build up to with calories. So we're talking about, and we're looking at results, right? So you want to build up to this 500 calories a day you're reducing. So once you have your daily average, that the amount that you're taking in every day, you can then reduce them by 500. Okay. So that's what you want to build up to. Realistic steps here is 1 to 2 things a week. All right. So once you get to the point you track them all for the whole day, for a whole week, you get the average number, reduce it by 500, and then you'll get the 1 to 2 pounds a week. And by the way, this is something that you can play with. Maybe it's 300 calories a day to start. That's more realistic. And then 400 and then 500. Okay. That 500 range is sustainable. Sustainable weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds a week. All right. So look, it's a lot of information. You can watch it back if you need to. The biggest thing that I would say, and maybe it's a bit blunt, is just don't judge yourself. Okay. It's going to take time. Often I talk to guys, maybe you relate to this, like they've been working on this, dealing with this in their life for years. This has been going on for years. These habits that they want to change and their weight loss struggles. Okay. So it's going to take time. It's not going to happen week 1 or week 2 or week 3, but it happens over time when you consistently make these small changes. Okay. So it's okay to mess up. It's okay if a week doesn't go good. It's all about looking at it objectively, not judging yourself, and just taking it week by week. I had a bad week. Next week will be better. Okay. So the last point here, guys, is just take action. All right. So you got the information, you got a roadmap of some steps that you can take. But the biggest thing, none of it matters if you don't take some action. So go out there, take some action, start implementing this stuff at a rate that's realistic to you. Let's get it. Let's get some results. See you guys.